this Arizona adventure, we are feeling the need for speed. We are on a racetrack this morning at the Radford Racing School in Chandler. I'm talking to Danny Bullock. He's the chief instructor out here. Radford is a name a lot of people might know. Bondurant, a lot more people locally might know. Same facility, different company, but you guys are really focused on teaching some really important skills here to a lot of different drivers.
We are. We teach all walks of life, young, old, if somebody's just looking to be a better driver on the street, all the way up to someone who's looking to go do some track driving. We've got teenage defensive driving courses. That's what's going on here right now. All the way up to GT road racing classes. We even have advanced road racing classes for drivers who already have a skill set, who are already currently racing, and they want to come in here and brush up on their skills before their next race. We accommodate all of it.
Okay, and these teenagers right now, we've been watching them on a couple of the other tracks, learning some braking techniques. What specifically are they learning on the track around us right now?
On the handling drill here, they're learning proper vision skills, how to assess braking before and through the turn, and also how to get around a turn safely. You know, for the teenage class, you know, for the teen defensive driving course, it's all about safe driving. When it comes to the high performance driving class or the road racing classes, then we start talking a lot more about performance and getting more out of the car. But for these kids, these young drivers, it's all about making them safer, more confident drivers.
Yeah, more aware drivers. Those other groups of people who come and you say a lot of people maybe finally bought that sports car that they've wanted. They want to be sure they're handling all of it as safely as they can and really just know the potential that it has.
Absolutely. You know, you get somebody who's been wanting to drive a sportier car for a while, they finally get the money saved up and they buy it, and then it scares them once and it really wakes them up and makes them say to themselves, man, I should probably go and learn and get some formal skills to better handle this car with.
Let's talk about the history of this facility. You guys have been here a very long time and it was put here intentionally, designed very intentionally. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yes, this facility was built in 1990. We've been here 34 years. The racetrack itself is a 1.65 mile road course with 15 corners, designed purposely to have a little bit of every kind of turn in it. It's got increasing radius turns and decreasing radius turns, elevation changes, off-camera corners, everything that you could possibly be exposed to at another racetrack. So we always tell drivers, if you come here and you can do our track really well, it's going to prepare you to go to pretty much any other racetrack and be successful.
And be successful. You guys have customers. We talked to a dad from Florida who has his daughter out here on the course today. You get international customers wanting to come and train here. Your history plays into that a lot. Talk to me about the feedback you get once these teenagers or the high-performance drivers take your courses.
Most of them come through and they're a little nervous at first. They're not really sure what to expect, but then they realize this isn't your normal driver's ed class. We're not going to sit in that classroom all day. We spend a little bit of time in there just to talk about some of the techniques that we want to teach them, and then we demonstrate it to them on the oval here, or on the pad out there in front of the school, or on the racetrack, and then we get them in their own school car and they go out and drive on their own. And, you know, the school has been in business for over 56 years. We've got a lot of experience teaching drivers how to be better. A lot of us have been here for over 2 decades working for the school. It's a fantastic experience.
And they host parties. So if you have a special event or a big birthday, you guys have a lot of people who reserve some time with you for those reasons.
Yeah, we do a lot of corporate groups, large corporations that come down to holiday parties, all the way down to even if you have something as small as a 10-person group, husband's birthday party, they want to come down and do something fun for half a day. We accommodate that with cars and the go-karts. We've got a lot to accommodate with.
Yeah, a lot to offer out here, and the ultimate goal, safer driving, more confident drivers, whether you're driving that fancy sports car or you have a kid who you're like, I just need him to be safe on the 202. Either way, Radford Racing School in Chandler. Radford Racing School is located at 20,000 South Maricopa Road in Chandler. You can reach them by calling 480-403-7600 or by visiting radfordracingschool.com. Arizona Adventures is brought to you by Today's Patio with 5 Valley locations. You can find one near you by calling 866-9-TODAYS or by visiting todayspatio.com.